It's Chrissy O here from Chrissy O's Clucky Chronicles and ChrissyOShow.com. We're going to have a little chit-chat today. Thought I'd mix things up a little bit different, do a little bit of show, a little bit of tell, kind of encouraging you guys a little bit. So welcome. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for subscribing. You guys are awesome flock stars. Now let's get started on what we're talking about today. All right. So welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. I'm super excited because March 3rd is what I've been talking about for so long, and it's just around the corner, all right? So that means it's going to be the premiere of my brand new series, From Egg to Laying Hen. Now, this series is very, very close and very, very near and dear to my heart because it's designed for all of you newbies out there, those of you who have dreamed of having your own flock, but maybe you feel a little bit overwhelmed about where to start, where to begin. Don't worry, honey. I got you. I got you. I got you covered, okay? So listen, over the next several episodes, I'm going to take this journey with you very slowly, step by step, from the very first egg we pick all the way to the glorious moment when your little egg hatches, and then later on when you start seeing your hens lay their first eggs, all right? So I know what you're thinking. Chickens can seem like they're too complicated, and you got incubation, brooding, feeding, housing. It can all just feel like a lot. But let me tell you and encourage you here, it ain't got to be, okay? That's why I'm breaking everything down. Easy to digest episodes. It's perfect for even the very most beginner chicken keeper. So think of me as your personal chicken coach, and I'm just guiding you through every stage I can. Now, in all these previous episodes, I've been leading you up to, talking about eggs, egg gathering, different types of eggs, what kind of breed you want to get, just kind of encouraging you to take those first steps to actually owning and having your own chicken. So when I tell you that the first step is super important, it is, because unless you know what type of breed of chicken you want, how many eggs you want them to lay, the rest of this is just like nonsense, so make sure that the first step you do, like, it's completely important. Like, what chicken breed do you want? What kind of eggs do you want? Do you want brown eggs? You want rainbow colored eggs? You want white eggs? All of that stuff, right? And you got to make sure that you just have all that stuff together beforehand. Like, what kind of chicken coop do you want? Are they going to free range? Are you going to put them in a run? Those types of things are important to have before you start hatching these babies. These babies take 21 days to hatch. So if you don't have everything that you need, you're going to be in a world of hurt when you have all these chicks and nowhere to put them when they feather out and they're ready to go somewhere. It's cool if you want to just turn them out on the yard and let them do whatever free-ranging wild chickens do. But if you're looking to contain them, to be able to go and physically get the eggs from a nesting box, then you got to make sure that first step is in place. Like, what are you going to do with your chicken yard? Are you going to fence them in, not fence them in? Are they going to have a coop? Are they going to have a run? What are they going to have as far as housing and nesting boxes? Then we're going to be talking about more about how to identify your fertilized eggs, how often you should collect them, and the best way to store them before incubation, because not all eggs are created equal, okay? Especially when it comes to hatching chicks. So we're going to go over candling techniques so we can look inside the little egg and see the magic happening or not happening, because it's very important to know that not all of your eggs are going to hatch. If you've got a rooster and you're trying to hatch your own eggs, he's going to do a lot of jiggling work for you, and 9 times out of 10, he's done his job. But if you're getting hatching eggs from another place, they can only guarantee so much. And even if it is fertilized eggs, let's just face it, just like with humans, sometimes these little fertilized things don't they just don't turn out, and you get duds, and you get eggs that have issues and problems, and they just don't hatch. So make sure whatever you get and whatever you have is, you've done your part as far as that goes, to try to do everything you can to make that egg hatch so you can have your fluff babies. Now, we're also going to talk about different methods of incubation. You can use a dedicated incubator that you've already purchased, to also using a broody hen if you already have chickens. So we're going to kind of weigh the pros and cons of each and kind of help you decide what's best for you and your situation just starting out. I'm going to try to do it as beginner, step-by-step friendly as possible. The main thing is there's absolutely nothing that beats the thrill of seeing those first pips, those egg shakes, and hearing those little tweaks and peeps and those things appear in your first eggs that you're hatching. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about once the chick starts hatching and the real fun begins, and we're just going to cover everything you need to know about it, setting up brooders, cost effective. There are so many things out there on the market. There are so many people saying so many different things, but I'm here to tell you that I have to do things within my means and doing things in a budgetary manner, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, especially if you don't have a large budget and you don't have a lot to pour into it, and you just want laying hens for pets and the eggs that they give you and any future babies that they might hatch for you that will be more laying hens and more roosters. This is the route to go. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than this. So we're going to talk all about keeping your little fluff balls at the perfect little temperature and making sure that your chick is very happy, but it's also very healthy. Setting up your brooder is important. You got cleaning and maintenance that you have to do, because baby chicks can be just as messy as grown chickens. Okay, so we can't forget about any of that. We also have to take in account for food, water. We're going to discuss different types of chicken feeds, how to ensure they have constant access to fresh water, and then how to transition them as they feather out from the chick starter feed to more of the layer feed and different types of things as they get older. And I'm just going to share some of my favorites with you. You get to see it. DIY feeders and watering ideas. We're also going to talk about introducing your chicks to the great outdoors and then acclimating them to their coop and their run, because I'm going to assume that this is the path we're taking. And then we're going to discuss predator protection, how to create safe and a good stimulating environment for your flock, because we want our chickens to be happy and healthy and laying lots of delicious eggs, but we want them to be protected as well and protected from predators. So here's the deal, okay? Mark your calendars for March the 3rd. You don't want to miss the premiere from Egg to Laying Hen, and it's right here on Chrisio's Clucky Chronicles, okay? So we're going to go gather the eggs. We're going to bring them in, and I'm going to show you what we do and how we hatch them, okay? So there's just no worries about anything, okay? I don't want you to worry about anything. I want you to feel confident that even though it's your first little batch to hatch, we're going to start small, and we're going to make sure that you got all the information that you need. Now, while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these episodes, okay? Hit that notification bell too so you're alerted when I have new videos that go out, all right? And like if you need more chicken keeping, like tricks, tips, stories, all kinds of stuff, just go on over to the website at chrisioshow.com. I got a ton of blog posts there. It covers everything from chicken breeds to coop building. It's a wealth of resources for both beginners and experienced chicken keepers. So I cannot wait to keep sharing these things with you. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I am so absolutely excited that you decided to do this with me together. We get to hatch these babies together. And as you guys know, when I hatch new babies to go out on the chicken yard, I always have to name them after friends and family. So if you're subscribed to the email, the newsletter that we get monthly, if you've joined on to the YouTube show and you're subscribing there and you're following what we do on the YouTube channel, social media, and the website, you never know. I may just name one after you. So that's always a good thing. Having a chicken named after you, what a great namesake. I do that for friends and family, and I think it's wonderful. And I consider you all friends and family, and I appreciate you guys so clucking much. Don't forget, March the 3rd, the vlog will come out on that Monday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. If you want to listen to the podcast show about Chicken Keeping 101, the podcast is free to listen to. It's on the website as well. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I heart y'all great big. You're all flock stars in my book. And I'll see you real soon.